Hey, what's up, everybody? It's a little different video because I just need to purge some things, just get some stuff out. I mentioned Sweetly Savage 777. I watch her videos. She's going a certain direction. She's going to be very successful, and she deserves it. She's put in the work. There's a lot of people I know like that. They put in a lot of work, and they're getting the rewards for it. I am too. The difference with me is that I'm not known, or I'm not, I don't know. I just have to accept any pats on the back to myself because for most of the time it's just been me. And astrologically today and right now, it's a sort of a weird time that sort of puts the focus on uh, yourself and just makes you want to withdraw. So that goes back to the awareness in the Arsenal videos. I do want to say that I know I've only been on for a few days, but it's a great big giant uh, trust exercise right now because um, I know that the things that I want to say and the things I want to do need to be said and need to be heard and need to be done. I don't have before I made this video, I was just racked with anxiety. I mean, just, it's like a pressure, internal pressure, but that internal pressure is the fact that I'm resisting myself. You have to understand that as much as this is for you and to help you and to help people, that it's for me because I'm entering a phase that I have no real reference to, you know, and I get just I get these visions and these messages, and it's hard for me to differentiate whether or not they're for the general populace to hear or if they're for me to hear. I mean, I'm going to hear them regardless. But I'm going to continue to do the Arsenal series, and I'm going to continue to do more series like that because to me, it's important to have a foundation. Let me explain to you an example. When I was in AP English, we had to do like an actual college paper before we were in college, you know, reference, footnotes, all that. So the book I got was a book about samurai, but it was nothing combat related. It was like what side to get on your horse on, how to fasten your weapons or your armor in a way in different situations, whether you're in front of court or another warrior. There's a lot of things like that, things that aren't romantic and flashy and exciting. So, but they're just as important to the samurai. I mean, they're the basis of, you know, that brief flash of steel is what gets, you know, the audience excited, possibly the spray of blood. But a lot of things that are not exciting and are not, uh, you know, stimulating or have entertainment value. A lot of those things are just as important. They're vital. So I'm gonna go back I'm gonna change some things up a little bit. Whereas, like I said, I'm gonna finish the Arsenal video. I just got a couple more to make. That's no problem. I enjoy doing that because I enjoy sharing my wisdom and knowledge with people, and hopefully they take some part of it and improve their own lives. Good. But the push has always been to talk about, what I'm good at, which is the hunt, and that ceaseless hunt becomes an internal hunt as well, and they all track together. But the way that Sweet puts things out, the thing that I admire about her most is she cannot help herself. She didn't have that self-editing filter where I'm ruled by it a lot of the times. I think a lot of people are, But, see, I'm doing it now, I'm just bullshitting. So, okay, real talk. The greatest and most powerful times of my life were when I was a demon hunter and a shadow warrior. I'm talking about it now to people like it's over. Memories, things that I've brought with me. Now, I've done things recently, so that made me feel good, but I'm not behaving in the way that I naturally behave. Not here, not when the camera goes off. I was full steam my whole life, and then I moved from this area. Let me explain to you. A lot of people probably know locally, which is the majority of my audience right now, but that I live in the mountains of East Tennessee. It's a wonderful place. It's not incredibly easy to make it here unless you have something already or connections or something, but this is where I found myself, and this is where I've been for a long time. But I did leave the area in 2012, and I was in Nashville for many years, and it was hell. It was just, physical, mental, emotional abuse, just the lowest I have ever been. And then I'm come back now, and I'm just supposed to well, that didn't happen. Let's just jump back on to where I was at. Can't do that. But what I can do is accept who I am, That's always been the answer. Every time it just comes right back around to it. It's a thing that I want to say it scares me. It's the part that scares me is that that's the life I want to lead, and it in no way fits with this reality. My only hope is that the shift will make it easier I guess. When you're love and light and meditation and all that, or when you're like a reader, a seer, and you're guiding people through their stuff, you know, those situations, a lot of positive collaboration, inclusion. The life of a hunter is not like that. A lot of times you are solitary, and it becomes more and more difficult to find people just to talk like on a talk shop with. You're not really going to be able to talk shop with anybody, but that's all there is. I know I'm doing the right thing now because my anxiety has subsided, the pressure subsided, because I'm actually talking, I'm actually sharing my feelings, but I'm not. Hey, I know, right? Well, why don't you? Why, it's those same levels of self-protection and shielding, and it can insulate you after you've had it on a long time. It can insulate you from just real life and what people are really going through. You sort of disappear into your own world. And I don't know how that's going to be interesting to anybody, but because it's not, it completely lacks the romantic excitement of whatever. Sink the Craft. That's a reference to a 90s movie. You may have seen it in a reaction video if you're young. If not, hopefully you've seen it and you know what I'm talking about. And that's no dig to witches. I know lots of witches. I know lots of things. People, Usually, though, they have some kind of circle to connect with, and the hunter's way is just not that way. Because the problem is that the more voices you listen to, the less you're listening to your own voice, which is the only voice you need to listen to. So, I guess it's why I like the written word so much, because it's a lot easier to convey the things that I'm trying to say versus with my mouth. But I feel like everything does happen for a reason, and me being broken down to my barest parts and even unsure if I was human, and then building myself back up to where I'm at now, vital, and it makes me very strong. I know I'm strong. That's great. How does that translate to you, though? I'm sure you can build character and learn things through positive outcomes as well. But it's the dirt, it's the blood, it's the sweat that gets you to where you need to be. So what's the point? The point is, I'm going to make more of the negative entity videos because obviously they're like 5-1 on views. I don't know if that was because it was my first video or the subject matter, but my higher self tells me it's the subject matter because I don't know. There's some reason that I don't know. That's fucking maddening. That it's very important that I do what I'm doing right now, that I lead. I'm energetically and astrologically wired to lead. What am I leading? Where am I leading them? I don't know. But I know that I need more warriors because it's going to be something. I think maybe just because I don't have the outlet to other people and other warriors that, I don't know that, I'm like a unit cut off from the platoon. I don't have the leadership or the command structure to say, hey, this is what we're doing over here. It's just me right now. But the real talk is I'm just going to have to be what I am. I keep telling you to do it. I'm going to do a sort of like because of, I can't even speak. Sort of like the christening voyage of what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know if you've ever seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I would hope a lot of you have. Richard Dreyfuss's character just can't stop making the Devil's Tower in Wyoming out of mashed potatoes, he makes it out of like the dirt in his yard, and he don't know what it is, but he just keeps seeing it and keeps, Well, I know where I need to go, and I've needed to go there for a long time. I don't know why. But I have to go there. And I don't really have the resources or, anything. I shouldn't be going anywhere right now. I should be just sitting here trying to get stable. The universe and the higher self don't give a shit about stable. They're like, yeah, get stable and get comfortable so you forget what we're telling you. That's a great idea. So I'm going to go Sunday, to my day off, to Cullowhee near Western North Carolina University. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. It wouldn't be over the mountain, but they tell me not to go over the mountain, so I'm not going to. Go all the way up the interstate and go around and come back down. But I have to go to Judaculla Rock. Like it's getting to the point where not going causes me discomfort. So I'm just gonna have to go. But I'm gonna have to go on Sunday because that's the only day I've got all day. Otherwise, I've got to go work for 4 hours in the middle of the afternoon, and that does give me a lot of free time. But it give me. I'm not trying to like hurry and then get to work, and no, I'm gonna do it Sunday. I'm gonna do my best to document the trip, and especially, of course, when I'm there. see, you know, how that is received. But, I mean, I know I'm only talking to a handful of people, but or maybe like Sweet says, it's just a video log, and the fact that you're all absorbing it is just, you know, a bonus. But it's just time to take this mask off I've been wearing. I've been wearing a long time. So stay tuned, okay?